Join me as I dive into the latest drama with Harry and Meghan, and see if I can figure out the real reason behind their chief of staff getting fired while also exploring the wild stories from their Colombia tour. It's no secret that Harry and Meghan have been shaking things up since they stepped down as senior members of the royal family. One of the latest developments in their journey is the firing of yet another chief of staff. This decision is significant, and it raises a lot of questions about the couple's leadership style and their ability to build a strong team. We're going to dive deeper into this story and explore what it might mean for their future plans. From the outside, it looks like Harry and Meghan are trying to build a brand and a reputation as philanthropists and entrepreneurs. But behind the scenes, it seems like they're struggling to find the right people to help them achieve their goals. The firing of their chief of staff is just the latest in a series of leadership changes in their team. It's hard not to wonder if there's a pattern here, or if they're just having a hard time finding the right fit. One thing is for sure, though, this decision is not going to go unnoticed, and it's going to be closely scrutinized by the media and the public. In recent months, Harry and Meghan have been focused on their charitable work and their business ventures. They've launched a new website and a new nonprofit organization, and they've been traveling the world to promote their causes. But with all these changes in their team, it's hard not to wonder if they're going to be able to keep up the momentum. Let's take a step back and look at the context of this decision. Harry and Meghan's team has been through a lot of changes in the past year. They've had to adjust to a new life outside of the royal family, and they've had to build a new team from scratch. It's not easy, and it's clear that they're still figuring things out. Their recent tour of Colombia was a great example of this. The trip was meant to be a chance for them to connect with locals and promote their charitable work. But behind the scenes, it was clear that they were still getting used to their new roles and their new team. One of the big stories coming out of the tour was the fact that Harry and Meghan's team struggled to keep up with the demand for their appearances. They had to cancel a few events at the last minute, and they seemed to be constantly adjusting their schedule. It was clear that they were still figuring things out, and that they were still building their team. So what happened with their chief of staff? According to sources, the decision to fire her was made after a series of disagreements about the direction of their charitable work. It seems like Harry and Meghan wanted to take their organization in a more commercial direction, while their chief of staff was pushing for a more traditional charity model. This is not the first time that Harry and Meghan have had disagreements with their staff. In the past, they've had issues with their PR team and their advisors. It's clear that they're not afraid to speak their minds and to make tough decisions. But it's also clear that they're still learning how to build a strong team and how to work with their staff effectively. One thing is for sure, though, this decision is going to have big implications for Harry and Meghan's future plans. They're going to have to rebuild their team and find a new chief of staff who shares their vision. And they're going to have to do it quickly, if they want to keep up the momentum of their charitable work and their business ventures. This decision is also going to have implications for their public image. Harry and Meghan have been working hard to build a reputation as philanthropists and entrepreneurs. But with all these changes in their team, it's hard not to wonder if they're going to be able to maintain that image. Are they going to be able to convince the public that they're capable of building a strong team and achieving their goals? Royal experts are already weighing in on the situation. One insider told a British tabloid that Harry and Meghan are difficult to work with and that they struggle to build a strong team. Another expert said that they're still figuring things out and that they need to learn how to delegate more effectively. Whatever the reason behind the firing, one thing is clear: Harry and Meghan are not afraid to take risks and to make tough decisions. They're willing to shake things up and to try new approaches, even if it means making mistakes along the way. And that's something that we can all learn from. Let's sum up the news regarding the chief of staff firing and its potential impact on Harry and Meghan's public endeavors. It's clear that this decision is going to have big implications for their future plans. They're going to have to rebuild their team and find a new chief of staff who shares their vision. And they're going to have to do it quickly, if they want to keep up the momentum of their charitable work and their business ventures. The firing of their chief of staff is also going to have implications for their public image. Harry and Meghan had been working hard to build a reputation as philanthropists and entrepreneurs. But with all these changes in their team, it's hard not to wonder if they're going to be able to maintain that image. In the end, only time will tell what this means for Harry and Meghan's future. But one thing is for sure, this is going to be a fascinating story to follow. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out my recent video on Harry and Meghan's Colombia tour. Let me know what you think about this latest development in the comments below.